talking to some niggas the other day, man. This was the most fun.
Alright, vlog is on, just so you know.
It's all good.
Okay.
I had niggas fucked up with this. This description was so fucked up. Like, for real, I think I'm an instigator. Like, no, real shit. Like, no, seriously, if there's a side that's losing, I want the losing side to gain momentum. You know what I mean?
You
Just
Scorpio?
Yeah,
I'm a Scorpio too, but like,
big gang, men and women. I ain't trying to gas y'all up because I feel like there's a lot of bitch ass niggas. Those fake positive niggas. You know what I mean? Them fake positive niggas that's their shtick.
I feel like
you know
I know
what I mean?
who's coming
about it. Talk about it,
You know what I mean? Like, me feel kind of vulnerable because I was just texting my friend like, I'm not physically or emotionally lonely. I could do that.
Could you survive out here being physically and emotionally lonely? Comment below right now because I think he's capping.
That shit, like the whole jail mentality, that survivor mentality is in me. Scorpios are trial by fire type people, but I never gave you the definition of that. So it's like to see Trap have intelligence is good because it's like there could be times when you got something emotionally real to you going on. And it's like if you call somebody for support and they like, bitch, don't care about what? And you're like, that's how she is.
I definitely feel you. I had to cut some people off
like,
today.
yeah.
What did you just read about the groupthink strategy? I'm like, it's something that's going on. Like,
It's like a virus.
Have you ever heard of the groupthink strategy? Because if so, comment down below and tell me your thoughts before we even get into the next part.
Different age and shit like that. Like,
that's some mammal type shit.
Right.
for real,
And I feel real animalistic right now.
Oh, hell yeah.
On some like,
It was
I
just the
found
moment.
my tribe. Hey, yeah, I found
Alright,
my
yes or
tribe.
no? Has anybody recently, have y'all been fucking and that shit's been animalistic as fuck? That shit's been crazy.
Well, no.
That shit has been off the wall.
it's a release. It's a stress
It feels
release.
like it's a release. People
Come on,
are
man.
releasing
I can't.
stuff.
Let me say this. If you can't talk to
The
a
energy's
motherfucker,
going
if
crazy
you
right
can't
now.
bond with a motherfucker, and sex is the only thing you could do with
That's
a
right.
motherfucker,
Let
it's
them
like,
know.
Not
it's
released.
like that's your only release.
I'm
let's
dry
just say,
as fuck.
let's just say, conversation is one hole. You know what I mean? Emotional bonding is another hole, and sex is another hole. You got two holes clogged. So you got to push as much force as possible out the one hole you have available to you. Is survival.
Bro,
It's survival.
check
He
this.
said your sexual hole is like
90% of communication is not your words. 90. Yes, it's non-fucking verbal. It's literally your tone. It's your body
so you've
language.
been fucking the shit out of somebody and their tone has been literally I'm not playing.
Yeah.
I can't fucking out. I'm too emotional.
With so many motherfuckers
I'll get
on
upset when you
versatile,
leave.
they only got one trap.
When you leave,
They
I'll
only got
really
one.
be
They're a
upset.
deep thinker.
Can't get there.
They're good at having
take
sex, or they're a good talker. It's like, it's not greedy to want all three. It's not greedy to want all three. There've been so many times I've been like, hey yo, this is a real good chick. She could really talk to me. Can't fuck worth a damn. And don't have a sense of humor. Don't really understand much, but that's cool to the motherfucker. Or you got somebody that's funny as fuck good, don't got no sense. You know what I mean? It's like, goddamn, you
I
can
hate
make
to
me
be
laugh,
that bitch.
and I can fuck
I'm
you,
so
but you don't
sad.
understand shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, niggas don't comprehend. People are not really comprehending what the fuck's going on around them, and I just can't tolerate
really
it.
don't.
I can't tolerate
It's not
it.
that
Because
they
when I
don't-
see
they
some
don't-
foul shit, I'm like, hey yo, can you believe this shit? And my core be like, what? When I go to the wrong people, they be like, what's wrong? Or that's crazy.
Or they ignore you while you talking.
Maybe if I had friends to talk to like 10 years ago as I was reading books that would have related, it would have been different. But it's gotten to a point where it's just like shit just becomes acceptable. You know what I mean? Like we become hypocrites in our own actions and shit like that. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Yes. I am a hypocrite.
Well, we all are. We all are to a huge
But
extent.
at least
we
I'll
all
admit it
are.
later.
But there's systems in place to make you a hypocrite though.
Yeah.
There's groupthink.
There's traumatic.
Groupthink could make you a
Group
hypocrite.
thinking,
You know
I'm
what I mean?
afraid
Like, hey,
to
yo.
think in a group. Because even when me and my friends are in a group, we all thinking differently and want to hear each other's perspectives. Arguing about the perspective, though. All of our different perceptions is arguing right now. Facts. But it's all being heard, which is the crazy part. Like I feel like all my friends could. I don't know about y'all, but I was never a groupie person. Like I couldn't do group projects in science class. Somehow, I only literally was isolated doing my shit. I never was in the group.
Person. I'm like, come on, guys, we can do it.
No, I was not. I'm like, what you gonna do? All right, I'll see y'all when I'm done with my part.
I can motivate.
I love
You know what I mean? I could definitely motivate.
Like when I used to be in gym and be a leader, it used to really be like I used to lose friends and make friends then every time.
Yeah, it's like that's
It's ego though. That's
like
the
there's
ego.
good and there's bad.
But like I never was like with the
If
group.
you in a group decide that y'all want to do good, and that idea perpetuates through your group, that can change your emotional.
But I'm an
state for the
isolator.
good.
Like I'll find the person in the group that's like my two, and we good. Like I'm an isolator because I don't like that. It's easier to just be with someone who you
Because
think
groups
with.
can be incredibly weak. You
Like,
be like,
there's-
goddamn, you ever
I'm
change
like,
a
the
nigga's
two of us
perspective
are
and
about
be
to survive,
disappointed?
and
Like,
all these
goddamn,
motherfuckers is weak.
stand on your
Like,
ground, bro.
And then
How
it's
you
like when I
hold
get
change
into
your
bigger
mind?
groups, when I'm in like a party setting, we'll end up being around each other and talking. Then we'll all each individual times duck off and do that in small groups. Like I does that. I
feel
can't be like
there has to be a time and place. There has to be time for your when you're by yourself, and then there has to be times where you work with your community. Because I think that's really key. I think that's a big part of life.
I think that's the biggest lesson I must have.
Niggas is realizing how lonely they are right now because we're not where we want to be at because we're talking to these people who aren't giving us the same reciprocation.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah.
How about we find people? We have to isolate ourselves from those people, thus to find better people who are going to pursue us and give us that right reciprocation.
devil's advocate argument. You realize the people who you fuck with are weak. It's up to you to either leave them and go prosper with the people who are excelling as well, or you can have an option to teach them and bring them with you.
So the question is, do you leave your circle of friends or do you bring them to your level? Comment below which one you would do.
No,
And
that's
keep everybody
you gotta
on your
leave
level.
them. You gotta leave them.
You have
Whoa.
to do both. You have to do both.
You leave people better how you or what's the
You teach people why you leave them or something?
No, it's like you leave people better than how you found them.
Word. Yes, I don't think you should.
That's a hurt bitch move. I would do that one.
That's what I just did.
I
today.
love that shit.
I said I love you, but don't call me. It don't gotta be hard. It's just gotta. I'm just trying to do the right thing. I don't think people realize. People are so caught up in trying to figure out what they want out of life. I seriously want to do the right thing to others and for myself, you know. And that is my genuine feeling of life. Like I want to be right for my people, and I want to be right for myself. So I know in my relationship that's gonna be hard. Not everybody has honor and
Black
works
relationships
morals.
do that. It's like meeting somebody that you're attracted to and having sex, that's meeting at the bottom. Meeting somebody and you know how they think, that's meeting at the top. You gotta work from the top down instead of the ground up. You know what I mean? Moment came from, I wanted some pussy, I don't know what's next. You know what I mean? I wanted some pussy, I don't know what's next, and this is what's next.
Absolutely not.
Look at the way the devil set it up. Like
That's
bar
exactly
hours,
how they set it up.
Bar hours close at 2. You go back to a bitch's crib after the bar and shit like that.
It's dark
If
as
you're
hell.
in the crib, you don't
It's
know
the
what's
darkest
going
part
on.
of
If
the
there's
night.
kids, they're asleep for school.
You're in that pussy after
You know what I
3 a.m.
mean?
It's dark as
There you
fuck
go. You don't know
outside.
nothing about what's going on. You don't know.
You're deep.
And most niggas I know, no matter how hardcore, no matter how many bitches they slept with, they like it'd be an uncomfortable feeling. So I feel like I gotta take my gun because I don't know who's coming in the middle of the night. If you would have took your time, you know that. Once I'm just saying, I'm just the guy talking. These thoughts
Yeah, if
just
you
hit
would've
me
took your time,
in
you
the
would've known
moment.
that.
You know what I mean? You would have already known that. Motherfuckers don't look before they leap. Look, it'd be so much shit that old heads say. Now that I said that,
because I ain't never
look
fucked with
at the
nobody I
phrase.
didn't know.
Look
That's
before you
good.
leap.
Like
Grandma
niggas do
for
that
the
though for
whole
bitches and
neighborhood.
pussy.
And bitches fall for it. Like I don't know who I'm mad at. The niggas for the gang or the bitches for the gullibility. Like, hey yo,
But why
real
the bitches
shit,
gotta be
man,
gullible
like-
for the dick? thing. Like,
Come on, because you know when you're being gullible and you lie to yourself. Just like men know when they're being gullible and they lie to themselves. There's been times when I was a young man, I'll go hard on myself. It's been like, this is no good. I don't need to be with this girl. I need to break it off right now. Looked at her ass and it was like, I'm gonna wait a minute. And it's like, it's not even something that you earn. This is what gets me the maddest about physical attraction. It's not something you earn. You're born with it. You're born with it. In the world of drugs, if you're a nigga that hustle and works your way up from nothing, real niggas respect you. If you're a nigga that got it as a handout, like, oh, somebody just gave this nigga 10 stacks and now he's doing this, niggas don't respect you and they will rob you quick as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? So it's
do you believe you're a vessel?
Absolutely.
A vessel for what?
Others. We're all here to tell a message and help each other in some way, be
I
it
don't want to give
negatively or
my message because
positively.
after we give the message, we die.
London, I
It'd be
love
fucked up. I'd be like, what if I
my
don't do the goal?
Say it too
I'm
much
a golden
because
ass
when
vessel out here.
when they be using you as a vessel, oh my god, then you be like, oh my god,
Teach.
when
Ooh,
am
I
I
be
gonna
teaching
win?
these niggas.
When am I gonna win?
No nigga that I fuck with can say I did not leave them better. Like, I've definitely.
I will say the same.
They're always like, yeah, like you really hooked me up. Like,
yeah.
first of all, I just got this. I'm tired of that shit.
Nah.